On the 16th of March 2018, the Cosatu, Nehawu and Denosa joined together in a march to the Gauteng Province Department of Health, delivering a memorandum that entails a number of issues raised by the workers. That of course includes unpaid performances bonuses for the year 2016, 2017 and 2018. The corruption happening in the employment sector of Gauteng Province Health Department, with more than 2 security services in one building. The leader of Denosa speculated how visible the money has been used unreasonably by hiring more than 1 security companies in one building. On the memorandum, 7 days has been given to the Gauteng Province Health Department to respond to the issues raised in the memorandum. They promised that failure to do so will result in a very high strike and blood on the floor. For more details, please watch the video and subscribe.
Of the West employer in the Gauteng provincial government. There is no employer that is contesting the West Employer Award. That award will go to the Gauteng Department of Health. One of these days, comrades, a worker is going to die inside this building because this building is not compliant with the OHS Act.
Viva abasebenzi FIFA! Viva abasebenzi FIFA! Amandla! Amandla! Makabali. Sila namhlanje ngendaba eyodwa eye-PMDS. Asizelanga ukuzonegotiate into enganegotiatiwe. What we want is the PMDS asifuna ukwazi ukuthi department ayinamali okwenzakaleni ngemali. I-Treasury ikhiphile imali nge-budget speech. Sibonile amabhiliyoni aphumile. We are not supposed to be negotiating into yango-2017. I-department inenkinga ke manje. Ngoba safuna i-2016-17, sesifuna i-17-18. Sithi i-PMDS mayibhadala ayingene kwi-2016-17, 17-18.
Thanks, Comrade Lulamine. Thank you, Chairperson. It's very clear why we're here. The employer knows why we're here. In fact, the very same workers who are there, including Comrade Kadizo here, are waiting for PMDS. Can we organize t-shirts and give to DDG Baloyi, give her a t-shirt? Can we get t-shirts? They must wear these t-shirts. Can we get t-shirts for Dr. Lwete here? Sitela uDDG Baloyi to come here on the stage. Mageze, siyamfuna mageze hapa. Today, comrades, they must wear these t-shirts as a symbol that they are not against unions. We want to start a process of rehabilitating this department from the top, because this union bashing that continues in this department is a problem for us to show that the rights of workers to organize, the rights of workers to engage in collective bargaining is being undermined. It is because we are forced today to negotiate something that has already been concluded on. We cannot be negotiating. We are forced because we are dealing with an employer that does not take serious its workers. We spent Monday night here in this building, comrades. We slept here because we want this money, comrades. That's how serious this matter is, comrades, it's not only about money, but we must make security company than the one that is in front here. When you go downstairs, in fact, look, comrades, there's the blue t-shirt. It's another company. There's a white t-shirt. It's another company. That is wasteful expenditure. That is where the money of workers is. Why are you employing different companies to look after one building? That question must be answered. And the answer is simple, comrades. The people who are benefiting are here in this building. They are getting brown envelopes. That is why they are moving the budget around so that they can pay this company. And comrades who are securities, they must not take offense. They are one of us, they are workers. But I just want to point out the most obvious corruption that is happening here in this building, comrades. By the way, we're still waiting for DDG to come here. You must know that if others you are not going to leave your system, they have not received that money. They were told that the academic year is starting. We know that it's just orientation. Nothing has really begun, comrades. So we want this department to sort out those problems and stop lying to us. They must stop lying to us. Comrades, if you go to the JSE, you will find that Netcare is listed there at the JSE. That should tell you how can the core business, which is health, which is something that we cannot live without, be listed in JSE. It tells you, comrades, that the reality is that there is a bigger thing that is being planned. That is why we are producing nurses who must go to the private sector. Because even Mtwaledi has sold NHI to the big health groups. So this is part of a bigger scheme. This is part of a bigger scheme. So the comrades, we are serious, comrades, when we say the DDG must come here. Oh, people DDG. Because we're not going to leave any days after, comrades. Comrades, the issue of healthcare workers, comrades, is reflected in the memorandum. They must be employed. And the issue of former life estimate employees and saying, comrades, it's not our problem. All that we want, comrades, is that everybody must be employed and receive all benefits, comrades. That's what we want. We make no apology. Manda! Away, two! Yeah, two! EPMTS! Yeah, two!
Qina msebenzi zonqoba qina phansi ngomqasho osijwayelayo phansi ngomqasho osiqela phansi yeah, comrades management Dr. Lbete re ne to keep pula that side go premier and that can't be in vain. So lempula isinethele ukuthi sithole lento esiyifunayo masingayitholi kuzonyiwa comrades mhlaleni kwazi kuzoba rough kakhulu. Comrades, we are gathered here to send a message to you. You know what you have done and you know what you haven't done. We're quoting Nelson Mandela when he says, if the ANC does to you what the apartheid government did to you, then you must do to the ANC what you did to the apartheid government. We don't want to be pushed, comrades. We don't want to be pushed to the limit. We're almost there. Don't push us harder. You would know that your failure to pay performance bonuses for the 2016-17 financial year is a violation of policy. So that's the problem with this department. You're violating policy, and you know that if we'll reach the end of this month, if it's not implemented by the 31st of March, it becomes an accrual. And once it becomes an accrual, it becomes a serious problem, because it now becomes the responsibility of treasury. It's no longer a responsibility as the Gauteng Department of Health. So we're pleading with you that you must implement these performance bonuses, pay performance bonuses by the end of this month. Failure to do so would mean that you'll have to come back here. And like we said earlier, who's over rough, we're not going to be this peaceful. Heads are going to roll and there'll be blood on the floor. So it's important that you deal with those issues. We must say that on the issue of the intake of nurses, we're no longer going to take this story that the department does not have money. And because the department does not have money, it's then giving permission, or it gives itself permission to change things. For instance, the intake of nurses or the academic year, which is supposed to start in January, and it ends up starting in April, because we are told that the department does not have money. You're waiting for the new financial year. So it's important that you get your house in order. And on the issue of the budget, we say that the department needs a turnaround strategy, so that you have enough funds to run the business of the department. And that business include paying pay progression and performance bonuses to workers. You know that these workers are underpaid, they are earning pittance. So they are using that PMTS money to supplement their salaries. They use those performance bonuses, lump sums, to buy whatever things they want to buy. So it's important that as management, you must note that and make sure that you comply with the policy that says you must pay them performance bonuses, you must pay progression. We were told in some of the meetings we've been having with your principals that there's a possibility that the 2017-18 performance bonuses may also not be paid. Like we said here, comrades, goes over rough. Should that happen? We don't like coming back here doing the things we're doing, but if we are pushed, we'll do those things. So it will be important that as the department, you delegate someone to receive our memorandum. The other thing we are raising in this memorandum is that your former MEC, Ketani Masang, went to the life asset money arbitration hearings, and she said there that Nehawu was consulted when those life asset money facilities were to be closed, with patients being transferred to NGOs. And she knows she was lying. And she's dragging our name or the name of our union into the mud. The department must apologize for that. We've said so to the Premier must apologize, and the department must apologize for that lie. She's still your responsibility as the department, because she spoke there on your behalf as the department. So we wanted to raise those things, Comrade Chair, as raised in the memorandum. The other thing, comrades, the department must fill all funded vacant posts. So there shouldn't be any funded vacant posts which is not filled in the department, be it in offices or institutions, because health employees get blamed when there is litigation against the department, and that litigation happens as a result of the shortage of staff in those institutions. So it's important that we fill all funded vacant posts. Amanda, viva Nehawu, viva Denosa, viva. Qina msebenzi ngoba qina. Phambili ngomzabalaza abasebenzi phambili.
Amandla! Awethu! Comrades, while we're waiting for management to come, we want Comrade Senzo Mkunu, our ANC head of organizing, to come and greet us here. Comrade Tumsani, Stano Comrade Senzo azosibingelela. Comrade Senzo, azosibingelela. Comrades, akasiculeni kwisheni one.
When you can,
yesterday that the National Development Plan can only succeed if the demands of workers are attended to. His colleague in the ANC-NEC, Comrade Gwen Ramuhupa, is the MEC here. She is presiding over a collapsing department. We want him to tell her that when workers demand her attention, she must take us as a priority. We can't come here and she's not here to take our memorandum. Comrade Senzo, our employees are not respecting us. We are coming to them to give them a memorandum. They are not here.
Manda, viva Nehawu, viva.
Comrades, I'm being hijacked. I was seated at Tuli House doing my work, and then I realized that workers are gathering here and there must be something. And I came down and I stood there by the wall to just have an ear on what is happening. And as the leadership addresses you as members, we wanted to pick up what the issue is. Now, some caught up with us and then hijacked here. But then we're here. We understand
what has made you gather here, all of you, as workers under our federation, Cosatu, as Nehawu. We have been getting briefings, just what is it that comrades are putting forward. I would say generally we support a close relationship between yourselves, particularly Nehawu, as a Cosatu union, and government, whatever department of government. We want those close relations. We want that ear. We want progress in whatever discussion, because the African National Congress by nature is not an organization that can sit there, look aside, close their ear when workers are talking on the other side. We belong to you as the African National Congress. You belong to the ANC yourselves. And it has been so historically all the time. Not during elections, not during any time, but all the time. And therefore, we support your call. We will do whatever we can in terms of assisting and facilitating that relevant comrades listen to what you are saying. That's all I can say for now, and then I'll continue listening to what comrades are saying. Amanda, leadership.
Amanda! Amanda! Sebonga Matingwan. Comrades.
Health. Nina party health system yet. We agree with you. EPMDS is you are right. We agree with you. We have the memorandum. We're going to go through it. We believe the leadership here will give us the timeline. Sitate the timeline ya corner and try to respond. We're aware. 7 days. 7 days. But 7 days. Yeah. So we'll respond in 7 days. And we understand and we'll try to do something about this within that 7 days. Thank you.
Basebenzi Simela Pangwenu as the Department of Health. Zitigini, a health happens to be nothing except Basebenzi. We are resting on top of you. You are the ones who are working for your people, and we are here to support your call, and we will always be with you. And let me help you, and let me get you to know that amongst our leadership, there are many of them who virtually support the labor movement. And it's not within our interest to be bashing a labor movement. We are behind you, Abasebenzi. Pambele.
Amanda! Amanda! Comrades, the timeline is 7 days. The timeline is 7 days, and the timeline is captured in the memorandum. We are going to make them sign, and we also sign. They've signed already. Yeah. From here, we are going to march back to the new town at Mary Fitzgerald Square, and we are going to disperse from there. But between now and then, we are going to wait for a response. if that response does not come in 7 days, we are going to come back here. And we are going to apply. Friday today, workers must go home so that we can start our weekend. Those of us who drink revolutionary water, we can do so from here in town. Because as workers, we must for a moment forget that we are exploited and engage in revolutionary activities. But we must get home, enjoy the weekend. Those workers who are going to SDP elections tomorrow, we must do so because we are responsible workers. Amandla! Passing a corruption, yes, a health, passing a management, a corrupt, passing a management, a moonlight tile, passing. No PMTS, no vote, no PMTS. I need in 2014, we voted for decent work. In 2019, we will only vote for decent work without outsourced security. With the payment of PMTS, with the resolution of salary levels, we don't want salary level 3. We don't want salary level 2. We don't want salary level 1. We want the entry level to be level 5. We want the entry level to be level 5. Next year, when we vote for the African National Congress, we want to vote for the absorption of community healthcare workers. We don't want to vote for a blank check. We want to vote for free education for the children of the working class. We want to vote for NHI today. We want to vote for our land.
Thank you.